Okay, meteorologist Dean Davis from the Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com. People in the Northeast, what you want. Most of you, at least. Snow. Finally, we got some snowfall coming for the Northeast, and here is our map of Thursday snow. Starts at 1 to 3 a.m., ends by 1 to 2 p.m. tomorrow. This is the map that we have out with the latest computer model data pushed into it. So let's go over this. If you're in the Cape May area, maybe an inch. There's going to be a lot of mixing going on. As you head up a little further to the north, Atlantic City, you're right on that 1 to 3, 2 to 4 area. Also mixing may be an issue, but you get further inland, Hamilton, and areas like that. We're talking about 4 to 7. You go a little further north, Medford, Pemberton, Tabernacle, areas such as that. We're talking about 7 to 11 inches. This is going to also push towards Lacey, Barnegat, areas such as that. 8 to 12 then in an area north of Philly and going up through Trenton and then up through parts of New Brunswick and areas like that. 9 to 12 even further north. This is a good amount of snow, and it's going to be a short period of time. We're also going to have a lot of convection in the atmosphere. So what's that mean? Thunder snow. We may actually have some thunder snow. If you hear thunder in the middle of snow, you know what's going on. It's thunder snow. So this is the latest breakdown from the Weather Pros, what we are expecting in these locations. So as like I've went through some of the towns, Philadelphia, you're going to be somewhere between 7 and 11 inches of snow. Back towards Wilmington, 7 to 10, 7 to 11 inches of snow. So a good thumping of snow coming for the Delaware Valley. We're going to go a little further north and a little further south, and we're going to look at what the computer models are spreading for that. First, what we're looking at here is where the snow's coming from, out in the Midwest. This is the 4K NAM, and you see the storm comes together, boom. Rain turns to snow quickly and heavy at that point. Connecticut also, and then it'll get into Boston and areas such as that, and it'll get heavy up there too. We're talking about a heavily increased snowfall as the storm bombs off the coast, or something called bombogenesis. So, bombogenesis will occur off the coast with the storm by the time it gets towards the Cape up to the north. So what are we looking at in inches? We showed you what we look for in inches with our information here for the Delaware Valley. This is what the 4K NAM is putting out. 18 inches up in New York City. 20 inches in Hartford. 25 inches. I mean, this might be a little high, so we'll knock it down just a little. We're going to, let's say, 12 to 24 in some of these locations, because you never know what will happen in the snowstorm, but we could look in 20-inch possible snowfall amounts in a lot of locations. So anything above, we could look into at least a foot of snow in most locations here, especially in Massachusetts and parts of Connecticut as the storm moves to the north and the east. So a pretty good thumping of snow coming for that location. So that's not all we're watching. Now, before that happens, we got to watch back here in Southwest Virginia and areas like that, as we get some serious, this low that's going to affect you, get some serious energy. And with the warm temperatures in the 70s today, will allow for thunderstorms here in the Roanoke Valley. They may be severe with damaging winds, hail, and even an isolated tornado possible as it moves to the east and off the coastline. Looking at our upper air model here, and this is the Roanoke area. As you see, it does say weak tornado in the potential type because we do have some turning in the wind with height. Southeast winds bumping into a southwesterly wind. That will give you a nice veering profile and might spin up a spin-up tornado. That's pretty much what that means there. And you know, we do have an STP of 1. So that's a significant tornado parameter. And that shows you that potential is there. Mainly would be weak potential, but something we got to watch out for tonight with squall line moving through this quasi-linear convective system that'll move in from the west. So going back to review for a second. The Northeast, 7 to 11 inches in Philadelphia. 7 to 11, Medford, Tabernacle, Bordentown, Pemberton, out towards Barnegat, Lacey. Up in Monmouth County, 8 to 12 further north, closer to 12 to 12 to 15 as you head towards New York City, and then if you move northeast, it's even more than that. So, lots going on. We'll probably have an update a little bit later tonight for this. So, start time tonight is at a little after midnight, and we'll end by a little after noon tomorrow. Meteorologist Dean Davidson, the Weather Pros. Thanks for watching.